Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading. I'm so used to saying that your yearly reading for 2019, my friends. This is a general reading. You might want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos as well. Those may add some added information for the year ahead. I'm also having a special sale if you want your own little forecast for the year ahead for 12 months, just to see what's coming up for you personally. Details for that is in the description in the video, but I was thinking of doing a special price for the 12-month readings for those of you who want to just know what's coming up in the year ahead. All right, and happy birthday, Aquarius, by the way, for you January Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for you all. Here's your January card, February, March, April, May, June. And then I will start reading, and then we'll come back to pulling cards so that you're not waiting for me to pull cards for 10 hours. Your January card is Death. And people see this card and they get scared, like they freak out. But I can honestly tell you that anytime I've gotten this card for myself in my own readings, it's been right before a really beautiful, very wonderful release and progress in my life. Something that no longer serves you is falling away. And the difference between this card and the Tower card, because the Tower is the same kind of message where something that isn't for you anymore is leaving your life. The difference is that with the Death card, there's, I feel, in my opinion, there's more of just kind of like an acceptance. There's more of a natural process. Like you knew it was coming. It doesn't feel as abrupt. Okay? And so this thing is being removed to allow you to transform, to have this transformation, and to have a new growth that feels very good for you. Like it's a relief. It's a process of a relief, a transformation that's bringing you relief in the early part of the year. And I think for a lot of you, it's having to do with being more comfortable in your own skin. I'm hearing self-acceptance, Aquarius, for a lot of you, where you're just not making excuses about things. You're being more like just unapologetic about who you are, what you want, what you need. I mean, obviously you're still being respectful, but there's just such a feeling of being comfortable in your own skin, being cool with who you are, where you are in your life. I feel a lot of you are letting go of self-judgments that have been holding you back for a long time, even limiting beliefs for some of you. Your February Aquarius is the Emperor, and that to me makes a lot of sense, because I was saying a lot of you are getting comfortable in your own skin, and here you have the Emperor, and Emperor is definitely unapologetic. Emperor doesn't worry about what other people think. Emperor is very confident in their decisions. Emperor doesn't need permission to do what they want to do. And they are, he's like ruler above the kings even. So a lot of you are coming into just that self-assured, in a good way, you know, energy, and feeling confident, feeling in control of yourself, feeling like, you know, you're not inferior to others or whatever it might be. Emperor for me in my readings, a lot of the times it can also mean a karmic soulmate. So some of you maybe are having a karmic soulmate coming in, and maybe the reason why they're coming in at this time now is because you have had this transformation and now you're finally really ready to take your power back from this person. Sometimes that could be the message with the Emperor as well. Your card for March is 10 of Wands, and this is ending something. This is like some cycle finally being behind you. Like you're making a declaration that I'm not going to carry this burden anymore. I'm ready to put it down. I'm ready to complete the cycle. For some of you, you have a lot going on and it's just not comfortable for you anymore, and you're learning to delegate. You're not putting out fires for everybody else anymore. You're not feeling responsible for everything anymore, and you're putting it down. Like you're letting other people worry about it for once. You're realizing that you don't have to go around rescuing and saving everybody in the whole world. And that's good too, Aquarius. January, February, March. Your April card is Six of Cups. Six of Cups could be, for some of you, really thinking a lot about your life, the past, things that have happened, how you've ended up where you are now in the present time, and maybe even thinking that, oh, maybe things were easier before, especially since we have the Death card coming up here. You know, there's some kind of transformation where you're having. You might think about your old life and you might miss it a little bit. And Six of Cups, sometimes to me in my readings, could be a reminder just saying that, hey, you might be romanticizing the past a little bit. You might be remembering things better than they actually were. And so you have to keep in mind that you made the decisions that you made for a reason. You didn't just one day wake up and walk away from something, you know, for no reason. So this might really apply to some of you who are ending something with a karmic soulmate. Maybe after you end it, you're having second thoughts. But for me, this could be confirmation that no, like it was a good thing that you did this. Another meaning for this card can be reconciliation. It could be somebody from your past popping up. So maybe Aquarius, some of you are having kind of a cycle in the beginning of the year where people from your past are coming out of the woodwork. But a lot of this is happening to complete this transformation that you began in the beginning of the year, and really healing yourself and breaking free of any past limiting karmic contracts or karmic relationships that have been draining you. Sometimes we have people that keep popping up in our head or keep popping up in our dream, and it's like they're constantly popping up in our mind during the day, and they're like corded to us energetically, and it's almost like these little apps on your phone that are running that you don't even see the apps running, but they're draining your battery. And sometimes people do that to us in our life, and I feel the universe is bringing those people up to the surface for you so that you're able to say, okay, you know what, like we need to finish the unfinished business here so that you're not draining my battery anymore. So January, February, March, April, May. For Aquarius, we have Seven of Cups. So now that you're clearing out a lot of old energy and you're feeling more confident about yourself and you're finally believing in yourself, you may feel now that it's time to move forward in life. It's time to go after what I want. And Seven of Cups is like, but what do I want? There's so many different options. There's so many different things that I can be doing, and I don't know what I want to do. So my advice when Seven of Cups comes up is, number one, sit down with each of your options or choices and try it on. Just try it on in your head. Imagine yourself living your life having made that choice. Does it feel good to you? Do you feel happy? Do you see yourself being happy? And then once you get a feeling for which ones feel the best for you, then by process of elimination, go through and do some research. You know, we live in a wonderful age with the internet. We can look up anything, you know. So do some research. What is it going to take to make this goal or this dream happen? What am I going to have to do? What am I going to have to invest? And then from there, you can weigh out the pros and cons. Do I really want to put this effort into this particular thing, right? So process of elimination is going to work wonders. But first and foremost, sit down and imagine yourself and see which decision feels good. And then from there, you can get into the logistics and into the planning. Your June card, your card for June, is Queen of Wands. And so this is passion, this is excitement, this is like adventure. Queen of Wands is a very successful, funny, sexy, well-liked woman, and she's a self-made woman. Everything she has worked for, and she doesn't feel like she deserves anything less than that. She doesn't get involved in drama. She's busy making things happen. You know, she's busy being with the people that she cares about. She doesn't have time for pettiness. She doesn't have time for drama. So she doesn't have time to argue even. Like, it's not even significant for her. She's so busy with what she needs to do, and she's moving ahead. So for a lot of you, this could be where you're being encouraged to bring up these attributes within yourself, right? Like, you're really going for what you want. Some of you are already there. Like, you know, once you make up your mind, you're going for it, and you're believing in yourself, and you're making things happen for yourself. You're taking this control of your life, and you're finally, in a very short period of time, making really big progress and making these goals happen. For some of you, you may be dealing with a Queen of Wands, so it could be a fire energy. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign female who is coming in and being supportive or helping you in some way. It could be a very passionate relationship for some of you. Some of you may be getting caught up in a really, like, you know, fiery, steamy, passionate connection with a person. This is a general reading, my friends, so it's going to be different for different ones of you, and I try to explain the different ways that the cards can apply. But again, check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. They may add more information. Also check out the love readings for all the signs that I post on the channel as well. Yeah, but so different ways that this could apply. You may need your own 2019 forecast as well. Let me know if you need to do that. Your card for July is Judgment. And so Judgment is going to mean a few different things. For some of you, it could very well be you're really having to make a decision about a relationship. Is this a good thing for me? Some of you are having to decide if you're going to forgive somebody for something and move forward with them. But for a lot of people, I feel, Aquarius, especially since you're starting off the year with this transformation energy, Judgment card can also mean like you're hearing a call, a calling for like yourself, and you might be looking at your life and saying, okay, what am I doing right now to honor my goals, to honor what I feel I should be doing or where I want to be. So some of you are really getting real with yourself about your life and your decisions and how you're moving forward, and, you know, living your truth and living in a way that you feel is bringing you purpose and meaning. So let's pull some more cards for the rest of the year. We did July. These cards are beautiful, but they're a little slippery. So August, September, oops, October, November, and, oop, there's your December. December popped right on out. August, you have Six of Pentacles. So for some of you, the goal may be to get out of debt, right? I think a lot of you are really focused right now on bettering your life or improving your life, and you're really focused on independence. And for a lot of you, debt might be a big part of it too, where in August, you're feeling like that's what you want to do, or you're beginning to see that you're making progress in that direction. Six of Pentacles could also be coming out of a time of financial hardship where you're finally getting to a point where you can put some money away, you can save some money, you can make some pretty significant changes in your life, you can give to a charity, or you can help other people out when appropriate. So it's definitely a card of abundance. Some of you may be receiving some kind of a windfall or some kind of an inheritance, but I feel for the majority of you, you're beginning to see the benefits of your hard work. Your card for September is Three of Swords. So Three of Swords can mean a lot of different things. Typically it's betrayal and heartache, but Aquarius, for you all intuitively, I feel like what's happening as you're moving up, as you're progressing, as you're taking control over your life, some of you are having people who are hating on you. They're maybe judging you, or they're talking about how, oh, you think that you changed, or you think that you're better, and that might be hurtful for some people. Other ones of you, what's going to happen is as you're progressing and as you're moving forward in your life and good things are happening, you're beginning to feel like others are maybe trying to use you, or, you know, dip into your pockets, or make you feel bad for them, or they didn't have time for you before, and all of a sudden now they're coming around like you all are best friends. So some of you are having disappointment and betrayal in that way. And then some of you are just kind of processing old wounds as you're moving forward and making progress. So I think for some of you, it's just kind of like, as we become successful, they say you find out who your friends are when you're on hard times, and that's true. But a lot of the times you find out who your friends are when you're on good times as too, like people's true colors come out. So I feel, Aquarius, some of you are seeing the true colors of some people around you whom you care very much about, and you may be a little bit disappointed and you may feel a little bit hurt. But my experience with Three of Swords always has been is that it's a truth being revealed to help you so that your loving heart is not putting loyalty into the wrong place. It's almost like the universe is giving you permission to be a little bit more selfish, if that makes sense. That's just my relationship with this card. August, September, October. Nine of Swords. So now you all might be getting stressed. You might be getting stressed out. You might be worrying. It might just feel kind of scary for you all because of the changes that you're having, especially as a lot of you are beginning to go on this new path. The negative ego might come in and be like, what did you do? Why did you take that leap of faith? Why did you choose that profession or that goal? It's not going to work out. Things never work out for you. You made a mistake. Or you might start thinking of all the things that could go wrong. So there could be some sleepless nights. There can be some anxiety that's coming up. But the thing that Nine of Swords wants you to know is that a lot of the things that you're worrying about are probably not even going to happen. And it's a card that warns us about self-fulfilling prophecy. You know, where you put your focus and attention is what you're creating in your life. So if you don't want to have that drama, focus on solutions. Focus on what you do want. Try to turn your focus in a more positive direction. Your card for November is the Fool. And the Fool is about taking a leap of faith. It's going on this new path. I mean, you already had Three of Swords come up. So Three of Swords told you who your real friends weren't. To stop sacrificing yourself for those who aren't being loyal. And to focus more on what you want and what your heart needs, right? You're getting over the fear and the anxiety of it. And when you're taking this leap of faith to honor and to live your best life, or to go after that which brings you joy. To me, the Fool is very much a leap of faith card. It's like you're going in a new direction and you're being very optimistic about it. And it might not even make sense to other people, the changes that you're going through. But again, it just, you're feeling like this feels like me. This feels right to me. And you're just doing things that are honoring that. You're going in that direction. Your card for December is Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands is a new opportunity. And Ace of Wands is basically, a lot of the times too, some opportunity. It's going to be what you make of it. It's going to be the effort that you're putting into it. So Ace of Wands is an exciting new beginning. It's a very exciting new beginning. And you're finding your way out. You're finding your way to do things your way. And to bring more joy, to bring more excitement, to bring more passion. The Wands cards are also very much cards about having to do with your passion and joy. And action, you know, so whatever you are doing moving forward, Aquarius, I feel like this is the year where you all are finally deciding that if it doesn't feel good, you don't want to do it anymore. If it's making you miserable, you're not going to have time for it anymore. You're really, really learning that you have a right to be happy. You're finally accepting that you have a right to be happy, and you're not tolerating anything less than that. And I think that's beautiful, and I am excited for you. So I hope, Aquarius, that this helps. Check out your moon sign and rising sign video as well. Reach out to me if you want to do the special for the year, your own private 12-month reading for what's coming up for you personally in 2019. I'm going to be doing those for just $40, which is a pretty good deal because it's really going into your year ahead. And you can also let me know what some of your areas of concern are, areas of your life that you want me to focus on. If you need a little affirmation for something that you're trying to manifest. Yeah, and in that way we can do something specifically tailored to you and to what you need. Thank you so much for watching, Aquarius.